I hope you can hear us. If not, I don't know. Because I thought before it was all okay. Now I don't really know. Yes, we're popping back on here, everybody. Better! Yay! All right, thank you, Melissa.
Yes.
And welcome back, everybody. Yes, we had, hey, Susan. Hey, Mrs. Suarez. And I'm glad you guys can hear us now. Afternoon MegLos show. Why are we having an afternoon MegLos show? Well, usually when we have an afternoon MegLos show, it's because, thank you, Angie, because we have something to do in the nighttime. Excuse me, I'm burping. My name is Carlos Alberto Navarro.
Golly.
I know. Hi, Susie from California.
Hi, Susie.
I am Carlos Alberto Navarro.
Are we doing this? I'm Megan Elizabeth Navarro.
We are MegALos. And thank you, happy belated. And thank you for the thumbs up, Jen. We had a wonderful anniversary weekend. We stayed at Portofino Bay. Oh, Melissa, I'm sorry we didn't get the theme song. We're in a copyright lawsuit battle with the creator of the song. No, just kidding. We just figured we want to get up and going. And sometimes we do so many things to prepare that we don't end up doing it. But we want to start jumping on here more. And we've had a busy couple weeks. Lots of cool stuff has happened, like our anniversary weekend. Tell them about our anniversary weekend.
Oh, you guys, this little schnookums here decided to make it such a well, you owed it to me a little bit. You've had a lot of not the most romantic anniversaries with me. But
yeah, there was lots of sex. Yeah.
You stepped it up.
Well, for years, I had resigned myself into thinking that, or I
am not pregnant.
No.
Well, if I am, I don't know
we
it
don't
yet.
know yet.
And it would be
a shocker because she's on birth control.
Yeah.
But if she was, well,
that would be the same way Leonard was conceived on a random crazy vacation.
I would want a boy just because we have a girl, but if I had a girl, that'd be awesome too. Healthy.
We're not trying.
We're not talking about that, but
we're not.
Could it have happened? Yes, we did have a lot of sex, but that wasn't the point.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Susan. So anyway, yeah, I had done something that we all do this, okay? And I don't know what it is in your life, but you begin to repeat something and you don't know exactly where it came from. And I had repeated to myself within our relationship that I was just not a good gift giver and just not a romantic guy, and I'm, different ways. And I had literally just repeated that in my head over and over, and I would say it and say it. And Megan was cool enough to be like, yeah, and
I just went along with it.
And just went along with it. And then
one day,
then she got to a breaking point a couple times, and it finally sunk in. And luckily, I was reading a really good book at the same time. It was a book called Mind Hacking, and in that book, it specifically talked about how we are the thoughts that we tell ourselves. We literally become the thoughts that we tell ourselves, and that doesn't mean. Thank you very much, Camelia. That doesn't mean that the thoughts that we tell ourselves are all bad, right? But it means that
Cornelia.
Okay, I couldn't read it. Me and my husband want another baby. I hope you guys can do it.
I hope you do too, Lexi.
So I started to tell myself that day that I'm a great gift giver and that I'm a thoughtful, I should say thoughtful because that's really more so the thing, and that I am romantic and that I am creative and that I am, so I started saying I am these things, I am these things. And guess what happens once you begin to tell yourself that you are these things that you want to be? You end up becoming that. And we just had the most amazing 11th anniversary, wedding anniversary than we've ever had. And I'm so grateful for you. And I love you with all my heart.
I love you
and we were fortunate to be invited by Universal Studios to stay out there. They really appreciated a lot of the work that.
We went to Denver last year.
Yeah.
And that was fun, but you didn't. It was we're going to Denver, but nothing was planned.
Nothing was real. I didn't plan anything. I tried to. Yeah, no. It was I did some shit.
We're gonna go get high as fuck.
And it was fun. We had a great time. Yeah. And I think that when we got to go out to this trip, which, like I said, was thank you again to Universal. They coincidentally invited us and said, hey, would you like to come to this weekend to stay at Portofino Bay, and so before, this is what would happen is I would get a free trip or something cool, and then I would be like, hey, there we go, party, that's my thoughtful date, and of course they're nice, but we've been together a long time. There's been a bunch. We've been fortunate. We've been hooked up a lot of different times.
I'm not interested in going to like the theme parks for our anniversary, just because we go to the theme parks all the time, and like I wanted something like special, a little bit romantic, a little bit of thought put into it.
And so fortunately, they put us up in Portofino Bay, and that is a gorgeous hotel.
Yeah, it's very romantic.
It's extremely romantic. And I went to a little thing where Universal kind of showed me and several other radio people here in town kind of what they want as far as an experience. And they would love for people to come to Universal Studios Florida and stay at Portofino. And we didn't end up going to the theme parks. I went for a moment because I had a meeting there, but
I sat on that balcony.
You sat on the we sat on this balcony, and then go to the top, Carlos. You can see how we stayed. And I planned out a lot of stuff, and I took the time that I should have taken in many other anniversaries and many other moments. And it was fun, and it was.
Your main day of planning, though, let's be honest, was Saturday.
Yeah, that was majority.
Friday. This is how things could have gone horrible for him. Friday night was a thing that was like a dinner at Sapphire Falls, which is
a beautiful
Universal's
new hotel.
newest hotel, and they have like a dinner show.
Mm-hmm.
And we were invited to go to the dinner show because of him being on the radio. So other radio people were at this dinner show or whatever. We thought we were going to be late just because of stuff that we were taking care of here, and the show started at what we thought was 6, and it was like 5:50. We're like, we're not gonna make it over there. And he said, well, we don't have to go. I said, well, what's the plan B? He was like, well, we could just like, go over to City Walk and go to the NBC Sports Bar.
Okay.
Like, whoa. Are you kidding me? Like, you're gonna take me to the NBC Sports Bar we've sat at 50 million times when we leave the park.
And you know what? Honestly, that's what happens. I built up to this kind of thing that I was gonna do at this thing, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I don't have that, and I resorted back to my old ways.
Oh,
we all do that. We all do that. That's why you have to write things down. You have to be very disciplined if you want change. And that's what I'm going for in that department. And I think I have achieved.
So I said, why don't you call and see exactly what time the show starts? Because they said to be there at 6. So he ended up calling, and it said the show started at actually 7.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's go. Let's go with the initial plan. I'm not going with that backup plan because that was a horrible backup plan. So we went to that show, and thankfully that was the start of everything, working out really well.
It really did, because the show was fun. The food was great. We walked, we laughed. We went back to the hotel. We actually went to Voodoo Donuts.
Oh my God.
And that was the first time she'd been there. Donuts? Yeah, you guys ever been to Voodoo Donuts?
Holy. I have seen pictures, but before, like, every time I wanted us to go in there was such a long line at this place, and I was like, I am not waiting in this line for a donut. But luckily, this night, there was hardly any line, and wow.
What an impressive really, place. Really good. Sam, it is awesome. I love donuts, and they're not my favorite. Chocolate chip cookies probably my favorite, but these are the best donuts you'll ever have. And I don't say that lightly. I've had a lot of donuts in my day, but these are like the best donut you're ever having. Like the cake, the donut itself is just so
Jennifer,
good. Jen, you gotta go. Go for
it. Once you hit a goal, give yourself one donut. I got 2 donuts and ate them over 2 days.
So then we went back to the hotel and we passed out. and we were just super exhausted. I've been up since 4 a.m. that day, doing stuff literally the whole day we didn't stop literally until that night. And I'll tell you this, fellas out there listening. Hey, congrats, Jen. In the past, because of my preconceived notions or expectations, like that night, right? Like I would have been like, man, we should be having sex right now. It's Friday night, like in the past I would have been like upset and been like, what the hell, and then that little stupid decision of getting frustrated for really nothing more, full well knowing that we were gonna have a wonderful day the next day, like in the past, I would have gotten mad because I was up. You know what I'm saying? Like Megan was tired. I was tired. We both were tired. But in the past, I would have been like, well, I think we should be having sex now because it's a weekend. Like it's preconceived stupid notions in my head that would have led to a fight because Megan would be like, I don't feel like having sex right now. Let's just have a wonderful, sexy day all day tomorrow. And then I would have been like, and that little stupid thought, one little seed of a thought could have ruined the whole weekend, like literally. But instead I had grown from that and said, well, I know Megan's tired and I'm tired and it's not like we have to have sex. I kind of like just, you know, I'm just picturing Megan not sex. Hey, that's fine. If we're talking about it, you should picture because she has a beautiful body. I mean, it's fantastic. Okay, I'm very lucky. But what I'm saying is this. If, guys, you're listening and you're wondering why you're not having sex, I know exactly the best way to have sex with your wife. To make sure, she does have nice knockers, Joseph, to make sure that your wife or your partner is in the right mood.
Thank you, Carrie.
Is in the right mood. Very simple. Is in the right mood, state of mind.
I was not in that mood.
And women are all about emotions and feelings, and they're not like us dudes who are like, I'll bang, I can go. We're so different. We're literally bred different beings when it comes to sex. And if you just say, okay, then that leads to a Saturday that we had. And tell them the beginning of the Saturday.
Well, you were gone.
Yes.
So I got to sleep in. He had to go do a work thing for a couple hours. So hotel rooms get so damn dark.
Oh yeah. And I made it
got
really,
no
really
kid,
dark.
no dog, no one waking me up.
Right.
I rolled over and I looked at the clock and it said 11:30. I was like, well, there goes my morning, but I'm fine with that.
I was up at 5 a.m. I was doing my morning rituals. I know why I'm not having sex. Been mistaken on a rock that chased. Adventure, you're funny, dude.
You had champagne.
I had champagne.
Champagne, a coffee, a new Starbucks cup, a little note. I think that was pretty much everything you had there.
And a little donuts. Yeah.
They were my leftover donuts.
I presented them though.
You presented my half-eaten donuts.
Yes, I could have just left them in the bag.
Yeah. So.
But you know what? The last time we stayed at a hotel, you know what I did? I am blessed with energy. I get up and I get going. I can't sit still. And I can't waste this energy that I have. God has given me this energy. I'm going to use it. So I was up at 5:40 and doing my morning little rituals. And then, Meg, did you get your lips done? If you tell it fuller.
I totally got my lips done.
She pumped them up for the anniversary. And I got to tell you, thank you.
I got my lips done last year around this time, actually. The lip filler only lasts like a few months. So it just goes out of your system. And I loved having them last year. This year I wanted them a little bit
I got
plumper,
mine done too.
And I love them.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just sad that they just don't last as long. It hurts. It does hurt. They numb you. But I'm not new to this whole world. I will dabble and play with the different kinds of injections and stuff. So I know what to expect. But yeah, if you've never had any kind of like Botox or filler or anything like that before, woo! Especially right here in the Cupid's bow, which he never even knew that was called a Cupid's bow. When they inject right there, holy fuck balls. That's when you hear. But it's quick. It's quick.
And I love them. I love those full lips, and it was perfect for our anniversary weekend. I thank you. I thank you for being a woman.
I didn't do it for you, but you're welcome.
Of course you did. And I thank you for a wonderful Saturday that we had. Look, I think I saw Carrie wrote something a little back. Carrie said, I love how you guys like the ideal couple. I hope I can find one like that. Carrie, I think every single person can find that right person.
Thank you, Lindsay.
And I think it starts with saying, when I find that right person, instead of saying if. Remove those ifs. There's nobody keeping score. I always want to remind people, like, well, thank you, Susan, I appreciate that. I always want to remind people, nobody is keeping score on your affirmations. Nobody's saying like, oh, you can't say you're gonna find somebody. How dare you, Carrie? And I know I'm not being mean. I'm just saying we all do this, where it's like, oh, I shouldn't say that. Ooh, I shouldn't say I'm gonna get that job. Ooh, why? Ooh, I shouldn't say that. Why? I'm gonna get that job. Who's keeping score? Whoever's telling you that you shouldn't think that way, fuck them.
True. Fuck them.
You know, so
you can do it.
I always go back.
You can find
Nobody's keeping score. Nobody's keeping
except for yourself.
Except for yourself. Your own level of standards, your own level of excellence. And I do that with people ask, oh, marriage stuff, marriage. You know when shit gets better when you stop keeping score, and that's across the board. Like, nobody has the record of when I've said I'm sorry when maybe I thought I should have said she was sorry. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
totally.
Nobody is like, wait a second, Carlos, this is God here. And you said you were sorry when inside you really felt like you had a really good point there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing it. All we end up doing is getting ourselves into trouble over pride and ego. I can't read that. What does that say? I have to get back to work. Angie, I'm gonna see you, girl.
Bye, Angie. No, you won't see us Thursday night. That's why we're doing it today, because Carlos is Mr. Big Movie Star.
Yeah, so here's
gotta be shooting movies.
There is a director and a writer that love me, and I love them. And they are putting me in their short films as the lead, and I am so grateful for it. They ask me every time. I fortunately get paid to be in them. Is it as much as your Walking Dead checks? Hell motherfucking no, right?
It's enough to like help pay for what we just did over the anniversary.
Oh yeah, I'm blessed, but here's my point. I could turn down a short film because, what are you talking about? I've done this, I've done that. I need to not be. How could I do that? Or I could take this opportunity of being the #1 on a cast, the main star, the main focus, the main responsibility. Tens of thousands of dollars, Joseph. It's a lot of money.
Not every single
Not every day, not every check, obviously. But here's the thing. Ego, once again, could have gotten in my way back in the day. Maybe a year ago, I would have been like, I'm not doing this short film. I just fucking did this. But I've come to the point where I know in order to get to the next level of whatever you have to do, you have to replicate that action. You have to replicate that action. And the action of being a lead.
And it is another thing to add to your resume.
Absolutely.
That's right,
IMDb, and it's brilliant. This director and writer write big feature films. They just, for the love, also create these short films. And for the love of acting, I'm driving way the fuck out of middle of nowhere to do what I get to do, which is act and be a part of a story, what I've always wanted. And I know this experience will be
gloomy. How can
it is that now, right? I got a little.
But I feel like the thing
is it a little yellow?
Yeah, it's like totally yellow.
This here. Boom. Let's give a little here.
It just like looks very.
Yeah, it's a little blah.
That.
How about that? Let's just go black and white.
No, don't.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like
oh my god.
right there.
Oh my god.
That did not.
Oh my god.
You made him look more yellowy.
You're getting a divorce from my black husband and getting a Latino like Carlos. Why not? Go down the line. Go down the line. After that, if that don't work out, get an Asian. You know, why not? Hey Heather, how you doing? So, what is that in your life? What I got when I was out there, I was like, man, I'm not doing that for free, but I've done it free so many times in my past. What is it that you've done for free in your life that you have some exciting news to? I think that you should. Well, I don't know if you want to share.
Are we done with the weekend? Like you just.
No. I was ready for you to jump in.
Oh well, I mean, if you want to go.
Go, jump in. I'm ready to hear what you want to take it from here.
Well, I thought you were just gonna say like that I got you the greatest 2 gifts of your life.
Oh my God! I was. You need to add. I've been talking the whole time. How about you talk about the anniversary, huh? I'm ready to add that whenever, but.
Ladies. Well, one of the gifts I can definitely tell you can't go wrong with. Really, first gift.
Both are gifts were the greatest gifts a husband can receive. Guys, you're gonna want to hear this.
I actually got
3 gifts.
What was the third one?
There's a ribbon.
Yeah, that was a ribbon. Oh, yeah. So, well, we used to have like a book a long time ago that was like different positions and stuff, and I don't know whatever happened to it. So I got us a new one of those. That wasn't the amazing. I got him a coupon book, and I looked at the coupon.
Tell them what the coupon book is.
Well, it's like a sex coupon book. And
well, like, you know, it's like I open it up, I'm like, coupon book, and it's like all these little different situations. Like,
where is
you know,
that
she
book?
has to. Actually, yeah, it's right there.
So I found it on Amazon, right? And I just read like a couple comments and people said they liked it. But when I got it in the mail, I didn't really read every single one. So I was just like thinking that it was like, you know.
The Sutra one here, but
Oh, that's not the same one. I just thought it was going to be like, you know, little things. No, when he opened this damn coupon book, we were sitting on the balcony and oh my God, he was reading through, because they said in the comments, like, it'll be fun to read them together. So he's reading them out loud, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I just spit, sorry. I'm not doing that. Some of them are a little intense, but I think it is a great gift if you're looking like, if you have an anniversary coming up, or, you know, if you want to do like a naughty Christmas stocking or something like that. It really, oh, he found it. He redeemed 2 of them on yeah, he immediately took 2 of them out. He's like, this is what I know. Well, you took out 1, you're like, I want both of these, mix them together.
Oh yeah, so here's the book.
Yeah.
Naughty coupons for him.
It says 23 tantalizing ways to set your love life on fire. It was only $6 too.
Yeah. Can you double up on coupons?
Excellent. Well, he did.
Excellent question, Ramon. What is on here? Why is this?
I don't know.
Oh, this is playing something else. Okay.
So, like, the first couple ones I read, it was like, take a nice long look, present this coupon, and I'll slip into some sexy lingerie. You know, not bad.
Okay, not bad.
Present this coupon, and I'll whisper naughty things in your ear, and then I'll do them to you. I was
like,
uh-oh. And then this one's a trip to the toy store, a naughty toy store. We've done that a million times on MegLos. Nothing's off limits when you present this coupon. Let me know your most secret fantasy. I was like, oh shit.
So I took out this 12-inch black dildo, and I sat there and I said, are you ready for a fucking fantasy?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, Lisa. Like, and I actually never ended up using that mask. We still have it in the closet. That Halloween
yeah, we haven't
mask.
used that mask yet. We haven't used that mask
yet. But this coupon entitles you to dress me in the outfit of your choice. Tonight, I'll play whatever role you wish. So
12 inches? You do have a black husband, don't you, Melissa? God damn. Don't worry. Megan's fine. She's not having to worry about a 12-incher. I'm only 11.
So you were...
That was an intense place to jump in the video, Evan said.
Oh my God. But yeah, I would say this coupon, I want you bad. Present this coupon.
I want you bad. Present this coupon and we'll rip the clothes off each other in passion. I was like, yep. So I was ripped. And listen, redeem this coupon and I'll make it my mission to get you hard without even touching you. Holy.
I was like, I am not. Oh no.
Come on. Do it on MegLos, mommy.
No.
I'll tell you when it happens.
Oh my God.
Go.
No,
just lick me right here. No, you don't.
Ew.
You can't.
I'm not licking you. I'm.
All right, got it.
Oh my. Now you took it out. You got it. That one's done.
No way. Present this coupon. I'll take the lead. Just close your eyes and prepare for me to rock your world. Whoa.
I mean, I'm not that. I don't know. Like, he wants to just like be me to be able to do it at the drop of a hat. Yeah. I gotta get myself in the mood.
I know, but this great gift. Thank you.
It is a good gift.
And then to couple it with this Kama Sutra Super Sex, I was like,
bite-sized tips for bedroom bliss.
And I was like, okay. And it has like boobies.
No, you can't show that on YouTube. I don't think.
We didn't see that. We didn't show that.
Secret.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Anyway, and then the final gift was a beautifully wrapped present.
Oh my God, ladies. I'll show you not it on me. I'll show you it on Amazon. And I will say it was only like $12. Maybe it was a little bit more than that.
It was a
$15.88.
Now you could $15.88. My God. When she walked out in that, I was like,
I have one last present for you. And
it was
Well,
fantastic.
But it's like $16, and you can get a cute. And it wasn't like I had a little like lace robe on the back, so I don't like showing my ass.
Yeah.
Because
she's
whatever.
about her ass.
I don't like my ass. So you know, it's not that risque and revealing, but like the fun of like having it awesome. A little bow, I think is a good little gift. So ladies, if you need a little gift in your life for your man, I would say those were winners.
Big time winners. And and that's the thing, guys. We all have.
I got the coupon book on Amazon.
Hey, Trish.
If you just type in like romantic coupon book.
No, Joe. No fat
like
ass.
That.
No fat ass. Megan doesn't have a fat ass. I would say you have a nice ass, but not a fat ass.
No, I'm
not an ass guy either. I'm not a guy who's like, oh man, I gotta get an ass. But you know, if that's your deal. I'm more of a boob guy, so I always have been. Here's the deal. We talk about this not to make you guys feel uncomfortable.
Oh God, I hope not.
I hope not. I hope if you guys are watching this, at least you're like, all right.
Or like we're just trying to like, we've been married for a long time, and if we can throw out any things that works for us, helps us, you know, makes things fun.
For
why
you
not
guys,
share
for us,
you know?
We haven't always been like this. This is not. We didn't. In fact, when we initially met and were dating and got together, it wasn't like this. It took us a while to get here. And it was a lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of miscommunication. And
I had to get more comfortable with the just sex, talking about sex in general. Like it made me very uncomfortable for a very long time. And I would say that was definitely a big hang up with us because like you like talking about it, it doesn't bother you, and you want me to talk about it with you. And I just had to kind of get past that fear. And when he wanted to redeem when he wanted to redeem his...
Oh, yes! Are you going to tell him what it was?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't even remember exactly what it was.
I do.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, so he takes out these 2 coupons. We were sitting on the balcony. I'm sober at this point. Maybe one mimosa in. And I am...
If you guys want to hear the rest of the story, by the way, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, and that's how you hit. Did you miss the show Thursday? No, you didn't. Meg was out. I was at a holiday party. We did not do a show. I'm sorry, Heather. I didn't feel like writing that we didn't do a show. I figured we would just do a show and tell you guys. All right. Yeah, I think so, Shirley.
So...
Hey, good to see you again, Shirley. I saw you early on Monsters. Good to see you. Are you still doing it this Thursday night? No, I'm shooting a film this Thursday, so I will not be here, but we're trying to jump on, so go ahead.
Dude, you said you were going to say what the coupon was.
Oh, yeah, the coupon.
Because I'm sober at this point.
So.
It makes a big difference to me how you know, how many drinks I had.
Sure.
I get a little bit more.
That's why the champagne was there.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody is going to turn into some, you know, different sexual being sometimes sober. Maybe it does take a little cocktail. Maybe it does take a little, you know.
And some people might not need it. I need a little liquid courage.
Yeah, and that's fine. Now, when the coupon book was there, the coupon that I put was...
You picked up one first.
And it was that you had to play doctor.
No, that wasn't the first one you got. You wanted the shower.
Oh my God, I wasn't going to say that part.
That was what the coupon was.
I know, but I was only going to mention one of them. Yes, it was a shower coupon. And I'll be perfectly frank. It's not like we have a bunch of shower sex for a lot of reasons. Let's talk logistics. Let's talk logistics about shower sex. In theory, in the mind, it's fantastic. And maybe once in a, you know, it hasn't ever been our thing. Maybe because we really hate our shower too.
No, I don't like seeing... I don't like you seeing me naked in certain angles, certain lights. Yeah. It's just not... I just don't like it.
Right.
I just don't... I prefer... And like lighting in a lot of bathrooms isn't the best. And then if it's too dark, you're gonna fucking fall and slip, and it's just gonna be a whole mess.
It is. So there's some logistics, but this coupon specifically said... No, there was more to it. I wish I had the actual coupon, but it was basically shower sex and...
No, it said to like... Something about like water falling on your back.
Oh yeah, as water falls on your back, she takes control or something like that. And I couldn't rip it out fast enough. I was like, and I only see my husband yellow teeth tonight.
Oh, Melissa.
Shower sex is bomb. See, and look now, listen. So then I took that one, and then the other one was the doctor, right?
Yeah.
Or a character.
I think it was the character you chose.
Yeah, so I could choose any character. while the doctor was in, I was at a very naughty shower clinic.
No, you said to me, he goes, I'm redeeming these two. I'm like, not right now. How about I do it like later tonight? Nope, I want them now. I was like,
today's our anniversary, I'll get it out.
You can't just like expect me to whip into
And you know what I did? I don't see those rules in the coupon book. Last time I checked, no rules or restrictions.
So he goes, I'm going to take a shower. I go, are you serious right now? He's like, I'm going to take a shower. I expect you to deliver on these coupons. If you don't, I guess you don't, but I'm going to get in the shower. And he goes and gets in the shower. I'm like, God damn it. This is where I either gotta
put up or shut up. Yep. Yep. It's
like,
all cute and fun and games.
Chug me down another mimosa. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh, fucking it. And it made me so uncomfortable because I'm like, now I really have to deliver on this. Oh my God.
Hey, Sandra. Yes.
I walked in and I said something to him. And he like pulled back. I'm still fully dressed. Okay, I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah.
And not sexy pajamas. And he opens the curtain and he's like expecting me to be naked. And he looks at me, he's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, dude. And he shut the curtain back.
That was a good impression of me. That sounded like me. I was like, next doctor. And then the real doctor came and it was fantastic.
I was Dr. Healer.
Dr. Healer.
Because of all of his tight muscles.
I've been working out every day. I've been working out every day. I've been working out.
Oh
Crushing
my God.
it every morning. 4 o'clock, motherfuckers. Wake up with me. I'm a maniac. And Dr. Healer was in the house and did a great job.
Quite the healer. Although I healed you, I hurt my foot. I have a giant blister on the top of my foot and on the top of my
I told
toe.
you, I am not held liable for any scrapes, bruises, or cuts on the ride, okay?
Oh my God. So yeah. So if you get the coupon book, be prepared.
Yep, to have it accepted immediately.
Yeah, and then I wrote redeemed and the date so he could not use that coupon again.
I already made other copies, okay? I already made other copies. So that was our,
God.
And then we had a wonderful dinner. Yep, gun show broke out. Thank you, Carol. Like I said, guys, we tell you these stories because I think we live in a world of sex-deprived, love-deprived marriages where people don't want to talk over bullshit, preconceived reasons. And why not? We're not being vulgar here. We're not being disgusting. We're two grown-ass adults talking about sex. And we're very fortunate
and
to be
we're
able to.
married.
And we're married, okay? So, and even if we weren't, we were together for a long-ass time, I guess you would never be with me for a long time without being married. So, where do we go for dinner? Ramon, thank you. Well, we went, it's called Bice. It's a beautiful little Italian restaurant on property at Portofino, and we could look out over the bay. And I wish we could have redone that part where the seating, because we were sitting staring at a guy wearing a Dunder Mifflin tee. I specifically called to make sure we had the right table. And then I knew it was a jacket place and nice, and so we looked sharp. We had suits. She looked gorgeous and wearing her outfit. We spent a little bit of money over the weekend, you know, so we're looking nice, you know what I'm saying? And who's this guy sitting in front of me? A fucking t-shirt. It really, like, that bothered me.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
That's what
it breaks the experience. No, man, you can't sit here. This is a nice restaurant.
With a 7-year-old.
With this one with 7-year-old with the kid. We should have. You know what? Should have walked out there. Should have looked. That was on me.
It is your phone blaming on me.
I'm blaming it too because
it didn't bother
thanks,
me
Susan.
that much.
It bothered me, and you know why? Because I went back the next day to film some stuff, like some different things, and so I went. We sat out on a balcony overlooking the. It was still pretty. It was still gorgeous, and the service was good, and it was all good. But when I went there the next day and I looked over where we could have been sitting and looking, it was just a better view, and I wasn't staring at that stupid Dunder Mifflin shirt.
Was it really Dunder Mifflin?
It was
Isn't
Dunder
that from the Office?
Yes, I know. It's a Dunder Mifflin.
So it was like an Office shirt? Oh.
I love The Office. Nothing against The Office. But you don't wear that in an nice Italian restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, am I crazy or is that understandable?
No, you wanted it to be...
special, yeah. 13th anniversary, Raymond.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Joseph, nice. That's what she said. Very nice. Very nice.
You love to use that.
It's classic. I think every Office fan still loves it. Hey guys, this has been fun.
You know?
This has been fun, and I think we are hoping to make the habit of just
constantly
hopping.
You know what? You make a lot of proclamations.
Guess what? I'm making the proclamations, and I will stick to them eventually.
No, but yeah, this is a busy week for you shooting every single day.
Thank you, Sam Bowen.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't, when they say it's a jacket required, you shouldn't really be allowed to go in there in a t-shirt.
Joseph, I got my eye on you, Joseph. You're not crazy. Can't people just dress up a little bit? Pollock, when people say, oh, I hate dressing up. What projects are you working on, Carlos? Makes sense. Melissa Maga. Melissa, do you follow Megan on YouTube? Makes sense. You want to tell your ceviche not chilies? Yeah, exactly. We wanted to see that we were in a nice spot. What was the last thing we just said? What projects? Oh, I am working on a new video game out in LA and here, and it's a new badass game that's going to be out soon.
But what's? Can you say what the short film is about that you're
doing? Yeah, it's called Money Seed.
The whole thing you're working on this week.
Yeah, this week I'm working on a film called Money Seed, and it's about a ex-professional driver who gets caught up in a kind of a high school gone wrong, and it's about the story of how he's able to, while in prison, help out his family, his wife and daughter that are struggling on the outside. And it's kind of this, it's a really cool, well-written script, and that's why when they sent it to me and they're like, hey, we thought of you for this part, I was like, boom.
Have we done a MegLos show since your hair's been?
I don't think so. Maybe? Yeah, I think we got one in.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, Shirley. Yeah, it's a local production. It's, man, it's just crazy to get, even though I've been able to do some amazing different things, like every time I get paid to act, I'm just like, God damn, man, this is fucking crazy. This is great. Like, they're paying me to do this shit. Like, I was in the middle of this field in Polk County, and there's 50 people waiting for me to run through this and pretend I'm about to attack this thing last night. It's 9 o'clock at night. I've been up since 4 a.m., but I'm running around the field. I'm rolling in the dirt. The track from where I was going was 3 miles, so I had to be tired. Like, this is what I dreamed of, and I just wish people understood that this is something that I got lucky with. I had a mom telling me, Carlos, you're gonna be a movie star. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She gave me this no other option mentality. And I wish other people would have that. I wish other people would either fuck what they think their parents want them to do or listen to what their parents want them to do, which is like, just be you. So many of us are held up by the beliefs or things that we had as kids. And if you just drop that shit, if you just drop that pressure, dropped what people are supposed to think of you, I think your life would be so much easier. And luckily, I have that. And you have that, but you have supportive parents too.
Yeah, I do have supportive parents. You had supportive parents.
Yeah, I had extremely supportive parents. Not to say that it wasn't without struggle, for sure. But the struggle is what makes you, and that's all part of the equation. Totally part of the equation. And it happens time and time and time again, is that whenever you're faced with adversity, you will get stronger and better. And this has been a fun-ass MegLos show.
I know. I gotta
get out of town. You gotta go.
Christmas decorating. I love it. But I also, you guys, anyone that follows me on my channel and you care about home decor and stuff, decorate with me is, I've discovered and realized, I've kind of known, but they're just not my thing. It is so hard for me to film a decorate with me because I decorate at such random times and lighting is bad and things, and I've been trying to film me decorating the house and getting it together. I'm just struggling with it. So I'm working on it, but it may just be like a Christmas home tour. I also decorated my brother's house. So I'm working on it, y'all.
Trish,
I'm working on it as best I can.
You, babe, you are rocking it. You're doing wonderful. You got a big gig coming up. I'll tell you, I'm not gonna you're not gonna sell it as well as I'll sell it. Megan just got hired to design basically a mansion out of a.
Oh my God.
Really not out of the blue. This is what Megan has wanted to do for a while, and I'll brag and boast about it because I'm really happy about it. There's a guy who has reached out to her after watching all the stuff that she's done.
He doesn't watch me. He follows me on Instagram.
Yeah, and he knows of her, and he's a real nice guy. I know him as well, and he has reached out for Megan to decorate. And I think this is the beginning.
He just moved into this house not too long ago, and he doesn't have a wife or anything. And he likes my style of decorating, and he wants to start with his bedroom and guest room and living room. And I am so freaking excited because this is like kind of, and I think he's going to be cool with me like filming my process.
Oh, totally.
And I'm just like, I'm so excited about it because it's really what I mean, I love making videos and that is going to stay, but I also wanted to dive into the world of not decorating for parties, but like helping someone. I think my demographic, Carlos and I have talked about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm good with like, the men that I can help. The rich men, preferably. That
makes it a little easier.
Big houses and want to spend a lot of money. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, women, I would totally help the woman decorate as well. But
we know him, Shirley. We actually know this person. I appreciate the concern, though. You're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah,
it would not be like, we will meet in the dark of night,
we know him. And he's totally cool. So I'm just really excited for the opportunity, and like I said, we're just gonna start with those rooms, and it's not like decorating for Christmas, it's like an overall, you know, decoration to keep for his home. So I'm just really, really excited about it, and I think it's gonna go well. I'm going over there on Sunday to see the home in person, but he sent me some pictures, and I was like, oh, it's a beautiful home, that's for sure. So
very nice. Yeah, it is a beautiful home. I saw it myself, and it is it's unbelievable. Really, really nice, and I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
I really think it is. We're both fortunate to be living our dreams right now, and the message is this: you can do it too. We work hard, we stay positive, we stay focused, but remember, you can do it. Raymond, Ramon, Senor, you can do it too.
Thank you, everyone.
Trust me, it just takes putting in the work. It's not the secret 100%.
And putting out there, you guys, the craziest thing, here's one of the last things I want to say. I had these like kind of thoughts going around in my head for about a year or two at minimum. And it wasn't until one of my other friends had reached out to me and asked me about possibly helping them decorate for a party, which is not really the route that I want to go down. But I told her in the message, I was like, but eventually I would like to get to a point where I help people decorate their homes.
Yeah.
That just need, you know, some advice or whatever. And once I wrote that message, like physically typed it out, that was maybe 2 weeks ago. And a week later is when this opportunity presented itself.
Okay, and here's the deal. Which is
crazy.
It's not crazy. It does seem crazy, right? But the fact of the matter is this. If you just think things in your head, they're just things. They're just thoughts, I should say. They're just thoughts. That's all they are. The second that you take your hand and you put it to a piece of paper or a pen and you write it, and you actually write it out, and
it's just Megan Navarro on Instagram.
And you make it become something. That's when the brain starts working. That's when the universe starts unlocking, and that's how it works. That's literally how it works. And so it does seem crazy, but the second that happened, then it became a thing.
Yeah.
You know?
If you guys have anything that you were like been going around in your head and thinking about and being like, I would love to do that. That would be awesome. Like, just start writing it down.
Write it down.
Write it down. Put it out there. Don't just let it like go around in here because it's not as powerful until you write it down.
No doubt. I want to give a shout out real quick. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you, Amanda. State what you want and the universe will make it come to you. That is the way it works, Amanda. It's happened to me time and time and time again. It's not bullshit spiritual. Oh, it's just the way the universe works. You have to say you want something. The universe can't guess. If it's in your head, it's just in your head. Get a notebook. A $1 notebook can change your fucking...
Dollar Tree sells some cute
Dollar
notebooks.
Tree notebook. Keep it in your car. Keep it in your office. Keep it in your house. Write shit down. Don't judge it. Just write. Just write. Susan, very easy. You're passionate about movies. You're passionate about concerts. I'll tell you exactly how you do it. You start a blog. Boom. Get ready to go. You jump on, you start a blog, and every day you have time, you write one paragraph or you write one sentence. And you start with small, little actions.
Hold on, you've got like...
I know.
Oh, no, you feel it?
Yeah, I felt it. You got it?
I think it's a piece of fake snow.
I'm reading this book right now called Atomic Habits, and it's another game changer. Your habits really are there with systems in place, and so just start writing it down. Everybody, whatever you want to do, don't think that you're not a motivated or driven person. You may not just be as organized, and you need a visual interpretation or a visual map. You go to Universal Studios and you want to plan your day. None of us who have never been there before go, well, I'm just gonna map. What happens looks, you can see it, you can write things down. Do that for your life. We do that for every job work. We do it for any team thing. Do it for your life. I've written out my 2019 goals. My 2019 goals. Your dyslexia will get in the way, Susan, if you let your dyslexia get in the way. In a world of talk to text, that shouldn't be an issue. In a world of talk to text, that shouldn't be an issue. Stop putting obstacles in your way, Susan. We put these obstacles in our own way. You know? Gamer, I'll tell you right now, if your hairline's leaving you, shave it. You'll feel so much better.
Next, we're going...
Got my eye on you, Gamer. Got my eye on you, Gamer.
Bicking it.
Yeah,
like
that'll be next.
Joe Rogan style. I love Joe Rogan. You're going to be my own personal Joe Rogan.
He's one of my mentors. And I got a new video. I'm almost done with it. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm popping it on MegLos of when I got my haircut. Have you heard The Artist's Way? Yes, I've read The Artist's Way several times. It's one of the first books I ever got when I started acting at 23. And it talks about a lot of the things that we're talking about right here. You know. Woo! A lot of knowledge we passed on today, folks. I don't know if y'all could handle this shit, to be honest. I don't know exactly, cause I've heard people overcoming dyslexia on guy on YouTube had a fear of public speaking. Now he does a talk on 3D model rendering. Sam Bowen in the house dropping knowledge.
Boom.
Anything that you think is an obstacle in your way of achieving your dream, somebody else has overcome that obstacle, crushed that obstacle, and is well on their way. Don't make that excuse. There's no obstacles in your way. The only thing that's there is going to make you tougher and stronger. All right, people? I got to go make this movie. I got to
figure out why the top half of this goddamn Christmas tree is not lighting up. I'm going to have to re-string it with lights,
Have fun.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to go change. Take the dog out on a run because we got to stay healthy, folks. I love y'all.
I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Hopefully we can come on again soon. And
Shirley, good seeing you on here too. Thank you, Lindsay. Let's do a rundown. Who was in here the whole time? I want to give a shout out to everybody who joined this live stream right now. Right now. If you join this live stream, say what's up. We'll give you a shout out as we're going out. I might even sing a song. I have lights out right now and it's killing me outside, but I don't have time to fuck with them right now. It's this weekend. Thank you, Ramon. Susan was here as well. Sam Bowen, of course, is always in the house. Shirley, Whippa, Lindsay in the house. Marley, spending that money. Bye. Susie in the motherfucking house. Evan's always here. Congrats to you as well on your lovely marriage and family. Magic, hopefully we can do it this year. I'm going to give a shout out to Sam again. Allison deserves a shout out. Gonzalez. All y'all that were in here. Oh, Susan, she's tucking. She's going left. She's going right. She pops up. Don't forget to join us. Follow us. Follow me, To The Top Carlos. Follow Megan. Amanda, what's up, girl? At Megan Navarro. And, of course, join our Facebook group, the MegLos. Facebook group.
Oh, my God.
There was a giant piece of spit that went like this. Hopefully I can slow it down, and I'll put it as a video. Thank you, Trish.
Thanks for hanging
To the top.
Never stop.
Peace.